Welcome to Brooklyn. We are on Ocean View Avenue and Ocean Parkway. One avenue block away from the Boardwalk, basically. Brighton Beach and Coney Island are ahead of us. Let's walk toward Coney Island. Let's explore a little bit. And maybe we will browse around somewhere else. Who knows where we're going to end up, right? It's 66 Fahrenheit in Brooklyn. It is quite nasty and not warm at all. I don't know what happened to the summer. Hey, Ambrose, and we'll try to find something interesting, right? With all that, welcome everyone to the walk. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's go. Hey, Austin City Limits, welcome. How's it going, everyone? It is Monday evening. Yesterday was Father's Day. My family made sure that I had a wonderful Father's Day, so thank you so much, Delilah and kids and everybody who participated. That was awesome. And now we're back to normal. It's Monday evening. It's been nasty all day today. It's been raining and not raining, and it's just seriously annoying because it's almost end of June, right? Almost. And the weather is like it's October or something, or late October sometimes. So like right now, walking toward the water, it's windy. It doesn't really feel like warm 66. It feels like you need a t-shirt, a short, and maybe a light jacket. B1 boss. Hi, everybody. I joined close. So, see that overpass? This is the elevated subway. This is the Ocean Parkway station on the Q line. We are in Brighton Beach right now, but right a little bit over there. Technically is where Coney Island begins, the neighborhood. But you know, we can call this all Coney Island for the lake, you know, not for the lake, but they call actually this area Brighton Beach, and Brighton Beach Avenue. This is what we're about to cross. I hear it's 100 degrees next week. You know, not even next week. They say it's going to be Thursday, 90 or into the hundreds, up to 100. So, see, Brighton Beach and Ocean Parkway. So the temperature will change dramatically within the next couple of days, and it is not going to be very healthy for a lot of people. We're looking at Brighton Beach Avenue. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this telco store years ago was a big Walgreens or Dwayne Reed, but years ago. Things change. This is elevated subway, as you can see. The station was open, if I'm not mistaken, like 1908 or something like that. So it is over a century. So it's holding pretty well. After this, on the Q line, the next stop will be West 8th Street, New York Aquarium, and then Coney Island, last stop, or first stop, depending on how you look at it. So we are underneath the elevated subway station, Ocean Parkway in Brighton Beach. And we're walking toward the ocean, which is right ahead of us. Well, typical. Someone's crossing, having a red light in front of him, so the car was like, come on, this time it's not car's fault for a change. Nice neighborhood. A lot of shopping opportunities, eating opportunities, medical offices, everything you need for living. Hey, Neo 99, hi DC 322. If you will excuse me, I'll just give you a full disclosure in advance. I don't think it's gonna result in a toe dipping today. Not gonna look for excuses. Just let's just do everything else. If you excuse me. Love eating opportunities. Jam closed. Yep. Did I just say eating opportunities? I don't even know. This is a little too English. But you know what I mean. There's a lot of restaurants, and because it's a community from the former Soviet Union, different cultures represented in a fairly short stretch of the avenue, maybe 12 street blocks, maybe half a mile. Ukrainian, Uzbeki, Georgian, Armenian, I don't even know what else. You probably can find anything. Russian, very nice. If it's 100 degrees next week, then it's a bit toe dipping time. We'll see. Yeah, so technically starting here is Coney Island Beach. So let's walk up here, up the ramp. We'll be on the boardwalk. You can smell ocean water, and this is nice. I don't think the water is horrible for, having the ocean experience, but it's not definitely not as warm as it's supposed to be. We're on the boardwalk. So Brighton Beach is that way, and Coney Island is that way. A lot of people getting the dose of oxygen, pure oxygen, iodized oxygen from the water, ocean waters. John Close, I'm very happy to hear that. Angela, hi Angela. My mammogram came back as normal, so relieved. Good to hear that. Thank you so much for sharing, and congrats. I got a call for size 14. Wait a minute, last time I was 16. What happened? I'm shrinking? It's still kind of like drizzling a bit, teeny tiny bit, but it's not raining. Have my umbrella just in case, but just in case. What do we have there ahead of us? Of course, New York Aquarium, and back there the parachute jump tower, wood tower, which is unfortunately no longer used as a parachute jump, but at some point it was very popular. Sunset is 8:26, I think, technically and officially, and now it's 8:09, so we are moving into sunset moment. John looks, it is. Nathan's hot dog, $10 now. It's a great question. Last time I looked was $5.99 or $6.99, just the basic version with no extra stuff. Can't wait for the day, the big day. Maybe indulge myself into that original price hot dogs if I'm lucky, if I'm off, if whatever the case may be. We'll see. Jungle Homes, when is Mermaid Parade? Thank you so much for asking. The beautiful, amazing, and unique, the most unique Mermaid Parade in the world will be held here sooner rather than later, this coming Saturday, actually June 21st. So if everything is okay, we will. I'm not going to look like a mermaid. I'm just letting you all know, but you know what I mean. Don't forget to hit the like. Delilah is going to eat 77 hot dogs and break a record. Oh boy. That's going to be July 4th. Don't tell anyone though, it's a secret. Delilah versus Badland Chuck. No, Badland Chucks is chugging the lemonade. I don't know, maybe this year as well. Who knows? He is an amazing man. What he does, no one else does, and at this scale. Like, can you drink a gallon of lemonade in 21 seconds? Good luck. Joey Chestnut's coming back. Oh, great. Oh, great. They know how to hype the crowds up in this country. That is for sure a sensational comeback. And I hope nobody picks the lemonade. Did you see that video? I'm sure you did. A lot of people did. 14 times. Look, I'm going to walk down this red carpet. I mean the blue carpet, but I'm not taking my shoes off. Please and thank you. But I just want to get closer to water, in all seriousness. It's nice that several places, spots here along the boardwalk, not too many, but some of them have this surface, so people can actually walk without putting too much sand into their shoes. Welcome to Coney Island. Let's take a look. Coney Island parks are, if I'm not mistaken, today are closing at 8 o'clock, so they are closed because they open till midnight or 11 p.m. toward the weekend, so that's totally different schedule. Let's go get a couple of minutes of ASMR, shall we? Angela is getting close to... He's getting close to water! Ambrose, think more came out than went in. Jungle Homes, it would be great to see the mermaid parade. Thank you so much. Well, let's just keep the fingers crossed. And proceed. Fingers crossed and proceed. Magali Serrano, my husband and I had our first date there in 1977, still together. Oh my God. This is such a romantic place. It was totally different. Not maybe water was the same, but the streets were different around here. But 1977. But wow, thank you so much for sharing. And this is such a nice place for the first date. It looks like a fall evening. It's really cloudy and very nasty. And windy too. Neil 99, why he's going to do it? Hi and why? When did you come here and why? I'm not taking the shoes off. I gave a full description. Ambrose, I like the icons. Totally mermaid parade. Jungle Holmes, ask me what it was like to go on a parachute. Oh, how was it? Scary, probably. So scary. Sunshine Vibes, what was it like? Jean-Claude, very romantic. How's our signal? It always amuses me how they covered so far from the boardwalk and we still have coverage here. This is fantastic. Love it. Love it and love the water. The ocean. This is Atlantic Ocean, everybody. Austin, good. Thank you, Austin. Oh, look, mermaid. Imagine that. Jungle Homes, the parachute ride was amazing, and when you hit the top, you went into a free fall for a moment. Very scary. Thank you so much for sharing. You know, it's been defunct for so many years, so to hear about the experience from someone who actually experienced that is super, super cool. Thank you so much for sharing. The parachute ride was amazing, and when you hit the top, you went into free fall for a moment. Very scary. Austin, LA, is it always a little cooler by the ocean versus Manhattan? Yes, I would say for the most part, yes. Windier. But if you compare, let's say, Brooklyn and Manhattan, it feels like sometimes it's warmer in Brooklyn in the morning, sometimes than in Manhattan. But if you by the water, it's colder by the water. I can smell the salt. I can smell ocean water right now. It really smell it. Clear air. Jungle Homes. I'm 75 and it was the best ride. Wow. I can't say why. Okay, well, we'll probably say why at some point. You're not hell. Don't do it. I just remembered I haven't submitted your Big Toe application to DraftKings. I got 5-1 odds. 5-1 is not that much, or not well. But I'm not doing this. Joseph, Jungle Homes, also they brought back the Thunderbolt roller coaster. Was it there before? Because they brought it back. I don't know how many years, 5, maybe 5, 6 years or so. Time flies, I can't even tell. Yeah, Thunderbolt is something else, that's for sure, Don't get on this Thunderbolt if you just had a meal, because you will not feel good. Coney Island, Atlantic Ocean. It's getting darker by the minute. Hey, Stylish Bunny. Joseph Taylor. Jay Chulo. Hi, Jay. Good to see you. Beautiful thing. Let me get the camera a little bit closer to water. Let's see what happens. A different shot, different angle. Angel reminds me of Traverse Bay. Jungle Homes, 3 famous roller coasters were the Cyclone, the Tornado, and the Thunderbolt. All the great rides. The Cyclone, the Tornado, and the Thunderbolt. So, shall we crash Rinaldo's date with Delilah here? No. Delilah's not with me, unfortunately. Not right now. Okay. LGGG, love. Hello, live from New York. Hi, LGGG. Good to see you. Good to see everyone. Everyone who's here and enjoying the weather. Even though it's not super warm, it is breezy and oceany. Gardener and content creator in Brooklyn. Love Coney Island. Welcome, LGGG. Seafoam, yep. Thank you for the weather. 65 by 18 Celsius. It's supposed to be warm, but it doesn't feel warm at all. Wind doesn't show like a strong wind, but it is a pretty strong wind here. Humidity is high. Alright, let's continue our walk. It's supposed to be dark, but it's not dark yet. 8:21. Oh, because it's only 8:21. We have like about 5 minutes until the official sunset time for tonight. Let's go back to the blue carpet. Jim, beautiful. Watch out, I hear there's a sea monster who lives out there. Is that the same one we saw in the waters of, what was that? Hudson River? No, East River. No, Hudson River. I still have a video. Seriously, I still don't know what it was. I think I'll publish it for the members. It's very short, but it's not very sharp. But that was something in the water, something very enigmatic. Social lives, yes. That same one. LGGG spent a lot of time in Coney Island as a child. Sarah, hi. I held a lot of mountain shots. Austin, Sunshine, it's a sea drones. Hey, maybe. Chlorophyll monster. Wow. It's getting more and more interesting. Let's go check out the lights, because Coney Island after dark, the amusement parks, even if they're closed, they should have even the parachute jump should, they usually illuminate it, so it looks very, very cool. We'll walk in that direction, see what happens. This is Aquarium, New York Aquarium. It was a totally different aquarium before the Hurricane Sandy, but when Hurricane Sandy hit this area, it flooded. Well, in this area specifically, it flooded inland. Probably 2 or 3 avenue blocks were flooded very, very heavily. So a lot of things got destroyed or damaged, including the aquarium. So this structure that you see, it's been rebuilt after the hurricane. LGG, I enjoyed your city video, so thank you. Jungle Homes, I used to get 2 hot dogs, french fries, and a root beer at Nathan's for less than $1. I can't believe this was the case. What year was that? Now the same thing will cost you, estimated, this is guesstimate, 1 hot dog is $6 if you don't put anything extra on it. So it's 12. French fries would probably be 4 or 5, let's say 5. If you do cheese, bacon, and average, let's say 5 minimum, makes it 17. Root beer, I think the drinks are pretty expensive, like $7 or $8. So that would be 12, 5, 17, and 7, about $25 plus tax. 60s, wow. What happened to the money? Darn inflation, yep. It's a very simple solution actually. It is the pieces of metal that are reflecting the light, and in a wind they tremble, and this is what happens. So if you get close, you can hear that sound. Sunshine vibes, exactly. Way up, Sarah. Wow. Jungle Homes. I used to go to Steeplechase Park too. Remember? Steeplechase Park. Yes, it was there too, but now they replaced it. I don't think they call it Steeplechase Park anymore. No, they have Luna Park and they have something else, but that is a classic old name. They still put it on t-shirts around here and sell the souvenirs. And that creepy smiley face as a logo for that park. Hey Ben, my grandmother used to live here, not on the boardwalk, of course, but in Coney and Brighton. Luna Park and Deno's. Thank you. Yep, Ambrose, thank you so much. So see, this is what it looks like if you get a little bit closer to it. Please hit the like button so more and more people will find our channel. Thank you very much. Jungle Homes, thank you so much for sharing this. This is so cool and so unreal when we hear this process and other things from a few years back. How the things changed. OMG. I don't know why parachute jump is not lit the way it most of the time does it. Do they have some sort of malfunction? I don't even know. They have some lights, but they don't have. It's more like for the aircraft, but there's nothing like in the pattern like they used to. They're absolutely magical. Austin, I like Coney Island. So now we're continuing walking along the boardwalk toward the parks, which is right ahead of us. Parks are closed, but we'll look at them from the outside. And let's look around. Jean-Claude's bird is flying against the wind. Jungle Home, same family has owned the Wonder Wheel. Yes, that is true. That is true. Christian, wow, it is dark out there. Give me some candles on it or a torch. Remember we were here when it was snowing? It was like really snowing heavily. And somewhere here, I left the autograph on the snow surface with our channel name. I was somewhere here. I was snowing. We still have. We edited the video. We did the live stream. It was a horrible weather. I don't know if anyone was here or anywhere at this point, but we braved the cold and wind and snow, and it was beautiful. That was magical. Man, Lafayette is in a different part of the city. Manhattan, the High Line, the Bronx, Brooklyn, and soon Queens. Yes, Queens is something we need to diversify our walks for sure. With even though sometimes we're there, sometimes. In Queens in September. Oh, funny. You know, speaking of that, if we're talking about tennis, what YouTube did to me, I will never forgive them. Bastards. If they hear me now, bastards. I did not break any copyright regulations. That was my content. This is speaking of AI, right? So AI, I was streaming live. I was streaming the practices, right? Different practices, different major tennis players. And YouTube decided that I was showing the pre-recorded copyrighted video of some of those, not even all of those, some of those players. And they just gave me a middle finger, basically, a big one, size 16. And I could not prove anything because they... you cannot prove anything to a computer. So this year, if I end up there, I will be a little bit more careful. But also, in all seriousness, we still didn't publish those, but we have videos from the practice, and looks like YouTube was okay with those videos because they didn't flag them. But I was so stressed out with that experience last year that I didn't even publish them. But I will probably publish them closer to the beginning of the US Open. Sarah, thank you so much for your kind donation and support. Thank you, Sarah. Always good to see you here. And here is a big, colorful thank you to you. Thank you so much. Jean-Claude, thank you for your support. Sarah, something small? No, everything is extremely helpful. Thank you so much. And yes, something, absolutely. Thank you so much. Stylus Bunny, thumbs up. LGGG shared in my channel. Thank you so much. Thank you interesting. Wait, what did I just say? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Oh, did I say the B word? It wasn't even the bad B word. It was just a kids-friendly B word. But thank you so much for reporting, Neil99, as always. Funny. I like this joke. LGGGS YouTuber tagged me for a video I made with my own grandchildren. What a mind blower. Oh, there were children in the video? And I'm doing this right now. Children in the video, yes. I think they refreshed this image. Yes, they definitely did. It looks sharp. Neil99, thank you, Sarah, for your gift and support. The bad B word. That was a good B word. Sunshine Vibes, awesome, Sarah. Thank you. Jump close. Yep. So, anyways, speaking of tennis, yeah, maybe, why not? But not focusing on the practices this much, because I guess it's a little OD, and artificial intelligence is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. It's not perfect at all. Some of my colleagues once told me that they actually flagged their own video. They flagged their channel based on their own video. That was like top of the line nonsense, but hey, this happened. I said something about YouTube. Oh, I love YouTube. I just sometimes they have glitchy algorithms, and this is what I mean by that. Geronimo Wald, hey. Hi, Geronimo. Hold on to a hat. No, don't have a hat right now. But it is windy. There was a movie theater across from Nathan's, and I saw in person the Three Stooges. Oh, really? The original Nathan's, not the Nathan's on the Boardwalk, but that one that is extremely famous on 4th of July. Paul's daughter. This looks like a very, very prominent old establishment. Even those figures on top, they look like they came from maybe 70s or 60s. I love teaching my grandboys to work hard. I guess that's not allowed. Oh yeah, of course you have to be careful with this type of thing, because you know this platform is very strict. You'll let $15 for one hot dog with one topping, small drink, and small fry. You looked it up? Yes. Well, 6, 5, and 5. Yeah. You're right. Entrance to one of the parks. Boardwalk entrance. John, cool retro Ambrose 1960s food portions. Such vibes, cute. Yes, you bring your family here, a wife, couple of kids, and you let them take the rides. You feed them. You go here and there around the place. Maybe you can even go back to the Brighton area and have a dinner at the restaurant. Whatever your imagination is, you will drop a lot of money here, which is, I guess, where not, right? Everywhere. Identify for kids only. Yes, they want to know if it's kids only, or kids friendly or not kids friendly, or if it's for kids or only for adults. There you go. That's the wonder wheel. Luna Park after hours. And why? There you go. And why is in the house? And why? Jungle Homes. Nathan's had a dining room on the side for table service. They have tables. It's on the outside. in the open, yes, but no more table service. I can't believe they had table service. It's like, if you wish, you can sit outside and eat. I love the Coney Island summer concerts. Yes, they have them too here at an amphitheater. Sunshine vibes. And why? There was a search party for you earlier. Yes, like about 10-15 minutes ago. Where is and why? This is Boardwalk and West 12th Street. And yes, don't forget that this coming Friday is the first firework in Coney Island. First firework of the season 2025, summer 2025. Deno's. This is the map of the Deno's. Lots of kiddie rides and nuts. Not just kiddie rides, of course. Jump close, yep, fireworks. Sunshine was a glitch, Deno 99. Search for everyone thought you blocked them. Wait, what happened? What happened? Search party. No one blocked anyone. And why? Really, I was on the subways and my signal was crappy. Austin L, are we going to the fireworks? Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we're going to the first fireworks of the season 2025 in Coney Island. There's going to be a lot of people right around here. Angela, my cat was born on the 4th of July. Wow. This is Nathan's, but this one is Nathan's on the Boardwalk. Establishment Y, hello. Welcome everyone, we are on Boardwalk in Coney Island. It's nice and quiet. Yeah, I wish the parachute jump was illuminated a little bit better than that, but what are you gonna do? I mean, it's somewhat illuminated, but partially. We're gonna get a little bit closer. Geronimo, Ali, you should go to Asbury Park. Yes, I know, Asbury Park in Georgia. You just need a car for that. I don't have a car personally, so driving is the best if you go to Asbury Park. It's a very nice area, kind of like this. But this one is here in New York. That one is way off, but yes, beautiful. GGG, they have mid-ups for the subscribers. Wow, that's interesting. Austin, nice. Everyone, please have your notifications bell on to turn on. Tune in to the fireworks. You hear the train down there? That's the Q and F. One on top is the Q. This way it's going toward Manhattan. Stylish Bunny, Friday is the first day of summer. This is Stillwell Avenue, by the way. We'll come back most likely, but let's go see what's going on with the parachute jump tower or just parachute jump, whatever you want to call it. Let's just go a little closer, get a little closer to it. This is Thunderbolt. We walked by Thunderbolt multiple times. This is a scary thing to take. Also the Sky Chaser, you have to have a strong neck for that thing, for Sky Chaser, because it kind of It makes your head turn a lot, unnecessarily sometimes. J.H.L. Mermaid Parade coming up. Yep. Once again, a reminder for the Mermaid Parade on the 21st, on this coming Saturday. Oh no, this Sky Chaser is, I was thinking about something else. Sky Chaser looks like this is, oh yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. And that's a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolts. M75 must go on the Thunderbolt. Will I survive? Look at this. You probably will, because you have an experience. Rosa wear a seatbelt on a carousel. They make you wear a seatbelt. Or maybe they won't, or not on a carousel. Sunshine Vibes L, you need roller skates. Maybe I do, but I don't know how to use them. Shame on me. Austin, I'll enjoy the cool weather, okay? LOL, it will get hot eventually, very soon, yes. Ambrose, all the modes are getting on the cyclone. Yeah, it's gonna be some sort of a reunion, yes. Sunshine Wife, have Delilah teach you. And why, that's a heck no for me, OMG. Heck no. That's Carousel, but it's closed, of course. Jungle Homes, hello to all my Coney Island fans. Let's get closer to that. They're building everywhere, including in Coney Island. And why New 99, not me? I hold the bags and snacks for everyone. I wish the signal was stable at the end of that pier, because it's nice, but once we start walking in that direction, the signal drops. So we're not going to do that. Angela, no roller coaster for me. Jungle Homes, it is sad to see the parachute jump in disrepair. I don't even know what happened to the illumination. It used to be so pretty not so long ago. I hope they will fix it by July 4th, which is when it shows American flag from top to bottom. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And why? We are sitting in the back where you feel every drop. And if you're lucky, you'll get a giant bruise. That's how rough it is. Oh, that doesn't sound very exciting. Savage Bunny would take me 1 hour and 10 minutes to go there by subway. 34 minutes by car. How long did it take you to get there, L? From Midtown? Well, I took the Q from 34th Street this evening. It takes about 35 minutes, more or less, maybe 40. It depends. The trains were not moving very smoothly, so but average would be about 35-40 minutes from 34th Street. Maybe a few minutes more sometimes. Another L will take us to get ice cream. Sure, if you survive Thunderbolt, absolutely. I'll hold your snacks, by the way. I'll hold your snack. This is West 16th Street and Regal Man Boardwalk. So let's walk toward Stillville Avenue. This is where we're going to exit Boardwalk, and before we do, let's take another look toward the ocean. Ambrose, Coney Island is closed. LOL. Casa NYC, hello Al. Are you ready for the new Coney Island Casino? I'm not. I'm not ready for the new Coney Island Casino. I'm not. I don't have money to spend, but seriously, it will change the infrastructure totally in this neighborhood, and this is hard to predict how it's going to change it. They say it's going to be a lot of employment opportunities, but it is going to change the whole neighborhood. I don't know if it's going to change it to the better or worse. I know that a lot of people are participating in the discussions, and this is great because it has to be the locals who will voice their opinions, and there is always a solution, but I don't think Coney Island needs it will bring a lot of people, yes, and a lot of money to the city, but will people, real, normal, local residents, will they benefit from it? I don't know. I don't want it to turn into Atlantic City Boardwalk, I don't. I think this will change it entirely. So, me personally, I would rather say no to that. Scream Zone. Luna Games and Scream Zone. Can't see the sun, but skyline is beautiful tonight. Sun or moon? Yes, it's very cloudy. Very cloudy. Cash Bunny, I don't want a casino there. No, I don't want a casino there.
Stop it, Landon. You're gonna get in trouble. No, but I have to take these off. They come off. They click off. So
it's incompatible with what we have now, casino and just regular normal amusement parks and people coming here to enjoy versus something else. So, but city will choose the solution that will bring them a lot of money. So hopefully they will hear to the people, and the people will voice their opinion and vote, and they will come to a conclusion that there was some developers will lose a lot of money, but they'll be all right. They have them. I want a real Kanish. I think the real Kanish has been. You probably can get it in some places, but not like it used to be. Neil 99, no casino. I don't want L getting addicted to digital poker. No, I would not get addicted because I don't play those games. I don't have money to waste. No one does, but there are people who are actually addicted to it. Seriously, and this is a problem, and this is not a joke. But thank you, Neil 99. Now, when you said that, that will definitely kill the project. 100%. Lights are off because tonight parks closed at 8 o'clock. Because on weekdays they close early, on weekends they close very late. Like at midnight. That's why we're here after hours. And we are approaching the one and only Nathan's. Here on 4th of July. 4th of July. This is when this place goes international with all the fun stuff that they have. Hot dog eating contests and lemonade chugging contest, and this is all getting really crowded and super hyped up. Lots of press attention, international and local, and just the traditional 4th of July celebration. Jungle Homes. Anyone remembers Coney Island's Wax Museum? This is creepy. It's kind of like closed, but not really. I'm not gonna go in there. But they have murals in there, but this area probably closed right now, technically. So we are not going to go inside. Just another angle, just another view. And my angel, I agree, will totally change the vibe of Coney Island. Nice. Jungle Home is very creepy. Ben, ain't no one gonna scare you with about 100 of us having your back. Good one. Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue station is right there. It used to look different too, but some years back they rebuilt it. It used to be open. Now they have a roof over it, and it's much better, especially when it's raining. It used to be just the open platforms. Coney Island, welcome to Coney Island. A little bit more details. Frosty. Angel clowns are so creepy. Neo 99 is sending the second report today. Within 53 minutes, the second report did Delilah. I think Al is a gambler. Al is a gambler. What happened to Al's, paychecks? I don't know. They disappeared. Jungle Homes. Everybody rides the tornado roller coaster. Jen, have a great night. Take care. Stylish Bunny, always good to see you. Enjoy your dinner. Amber Jason takes Manhattan. This is Nathan's. Is it? Isn't it? Yes, I think it is. It's just the wall that doesn't get very public, right? But this one is the front of it, not the front. Wait, no, my apologies. Nathan's the next one. That's why I was like, what's going on? What happened to all the walls?
She said, nah, you keep my boy too fucking fly. You don't fly that bitch. You don't want to get on it, but you just like
Hip Hop Snowman. A flavor of New York. Nathan's. Across the street, White Castle. They opened White Castle. Whoa. Look at that. And it's sugar, of course. The actual Nathan's is to the right. They're still open. No, and why? I don't think they do that. They will lose so much money. They don't. Deep fried seafood specialties, shrimp boat, half a pound, $12.99. 1 pound, $24.99. Fried clam boat, half pound, $10.99. 1 pound, $20.99. Catch of the day, seafood sampler with fish, clams, shrimp, and fries, $20.99. But going back to the hot dogs, we're on Surf Avenue, by the way. Jungle Homes, here the trains, yeah, right there. Anyway, so they reuse the cooked hot dogs the next day? Guess. I don't know. I hope not. They just take them home. Let's see. Where is the menu? I'm looking for the a normal standard hot dogs menu. Original hot dog $5.99, cheese dog $6.99. Chili dog $6.99, chili cheese dog $7.99, bacon cheese dog $7.99, jalapeno bacon cheese dog $7.99, chili bacon cheese dog $7.99. Beverages, small $4, regular $5, and large $6. Old-fashioned lemonade, same thing. Beers, small $10, medium $13, large $16. Heineken, Brooklyn Lager, Coney Island Mermaid, Blue Moon. Milkshakes, $6.99. Root beer, ice cream float, $5.99. Maidens. What of everything. This is our music. We're just overlapping the music here inside of Naden. If I can, a little bit, yeah. Beyonce, yep. Okay, everyone else taking out order. Dari Hazok, Train. Chris Ricky, hello, I'm watching from New Mexico, 505. Hi, Chris. Welcome. And this is the outdoor space, the tables. There are other cool places, and they're closed right now, but they may be not as prominently looking, but they are very, very cool too. John Ellis is teasing us. Jungle Homes Corporate America is the best. Maidens and Coney Island Silver Avenue Station across the street. This one is a fairly new, very new actually, 1515 Surf Avenue. Look at this. You're in a hell, I want one Krabby Patty, hold the pickles, and a Diet Dr. Kelp, please. Well, in this case, we need to go back to the SpongeBob, to the SpongeBob movies and cartoons. Jan, cool building, yeah, very. Jungle Home in Williams County, been there forever. Alright, Academy Award winning Nora filmed in Williams Candy. Oh. So let's go take a look one more time at this. But we cannot go inside right now, but since 1941, wow. Wow. So you think you... No, not Zena. Hopefully not. This place has amazing shish kebabs. And that's a view of a thunderbolt. Triangle. At 6 p.m. New York City time. Jungle Home's best pistachio ice cream ever. So yeah, I found the story is too complicated too. Fancy building. Okay. Let's walk. To the yum. Yeah, we'll just go through this area. Silver Avenue and Surf Avenue. Hey Peter, good evening, good evening. I think we're going to slowly end our stream tonight. I had some time and I figured that why not browse a little bit around Coney Island and the Boardwalk. It's always nice to be here, always nice to explore a little bit. That's a D train, that's D train's platform, one on the left. It's a D train, it's a Q train, M train, and F train. Then you never know who you're gonna encounter on the subway train. We did it several times, and let's see. But I will not promise you. Austin City, thanks to all for joining us tonight. Angel, thanks to Delilah. Number of love SpongeBob, well, Squidward. So relatable. Chancellor, thank you, and Delilah. Austin, thank you for all the mods. Yes, our amazing mods. Austin City Limits, Sunshine Vibes, and Y, Ambrose, Noble Sweetness, Neo 99, and 40. Alright, let's stop the music. See the old signage here, BMT lines. You're welcome, and why? So we're entering the station. Yo 99, thank you all who joined tonight. close. Have a great night, Ellen and Delilah. Thank you so much. And all mods and everybody. And why thank you, my fellow mods and everyone. See these machines? They almost took all the MetroCard machines out of the station, so they replaced them with the Omni machines. This big one is still MetroCard machine, but 1 out of 4. Angela Else folks, help me relax. Thank you, Angela. Thank you for enjoying. Once and also, everyone, have your notifications bell on to tune in again tomorrow for another great stream with Al Delilah of Live Walking NYC. Thank you, Austin. Rose BMT, Brooklyn Manhattan Transit. Thank you, Ambrose. Brooklyn Manhattan Transit. I think I'm gonna take the queue back to Manhattan. You can take technically to 34th Street, but I think queue makes less stops. It just feels like it sometimes. So you can tap your card, or you can swipe your card. But starting next year, no more swiping. So you can walk, or you can take the longer route and walk without the stairs, but stairs are faster if you can walk the stairs. And Ambrose, yep, queue is faster. This is the first car. Going all the way to Upper Side, 96th Street, 2nd Avenue.
This is the Manhattan Park Q train, next stop, West Main Street.
And I think I'm going to end the stream because this is about it. We will not say anything outside the windows because of the lights. So I want to thank you so much. And say goodnight for you from New York City subway. There you go. Good night, everyone, and we will see you again sooner rather than later. Bye-bye. Thank you all.